Hey, everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com, and this is going to be a video about how to use IntelliJ to start up a Java Spring application. Okay, you could also use the initializer, so I did do a setup video right before this where I used the initializer, but I've learned how to use the one inside IntelliJ IDEA, which uses the same initializer, which, yeah, I just figured it'd be a good way to do a Hello World project. So I'm going to just create a new project, and then I'm going to choose Spring Initializer from my stuff here. Again, there is a community edition for IntelliJ IDEA, so I'd recommend that. And then I'm going to use just the default start spring.io, and then I'm going to hit next. Okay, we'll just call this, test. Yeah, it's all fine. I'm not giving any special name. This is going to be really quick. And then here's all the dependencies you can grab from all the different Spring dependencies you can grab. So like if you want to do like any kind of database, they're all here. I'm only going to grab the web, so Spring Web. That's what all I'm going to grab for now. Okay, and I'm going to hit next. That's going to be done. I'm going to hit yes. Oh wait, no, I don't want to overwrite that. We'll just call this demo 3. Finish, and then it creates a project. Okay, and essentially what you have here, not external libraries. Okay, you have everything you need is in this folder. So again, pom.xml is a dependency file. So if you've used like Node, it's like your package.json. If you've used PHP, it's like your composer.json, except it's an XML. Okay, and it's from Apache. Apache Maven is a dependency management software from Apache that's used for Java, and it just lists all your dependencies in there. You don't need to play around with that. Okay, then here there's a folder for tests, and there's a folder for main. That's your main application. So right now, if we just go in there, Java, com test demo, here's the actual application. Like this actually spins up the web server. Okay, and what we're going to want to do is we want to create a controller, meaning be able to actually create routes. So this will start up the web server on port 8080. If I want to create, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new package, and I'm going to call it controllers. Okay, and in that package, we're going to create a new Java class, because again, everything's a class in Java, and we're just going to call this Hello World. So it's our Hello World controller. Okay, and then I'm just going to annotate this. So again, these decorators are referred to as annotations in JavaScript. They work like decorators do in other languages. But I'm going to do this REST controller, which means that what happens is that when we run this application, this core application, when it spins up the web server, it also looks at all the packages within this package. So again, this folder, and then it's all subfolders for this application to see if there's any stuff. So in this case, this is saying, hey, this is routes. Check it out. Okay. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to just sit there and say @request mapping. That allows us to create a route. Then in the parentheses for this annotation, we specify what the route is for. So we'll just say /, so it's the root route. And then under it, we're annotating a basic function. So we would just say public. It's a public function. We're going to return a string, and we're going to call this Hello World. Okay, and all this really needs to do is return a string, Hello World, and then we put the semicolon at the end of that. Oh, and then let me make sure that this is a string. There we go. And that's that. So basically what will happen is that this will run this. It'll spin up a web server, look at this package, see that this class is a REST controller. So it's going to look for any request maps. It sees this one that maps the root URL, and then uses this, and then responds with this function. Okay. So now let me run this. I'm going to go run demo application. Give it a second to start up. There it is. It's starting. And see, it's open on port 8080. So let's go open up Chrome. And if I go to localhost 8080, This application has no explicit mapping for error. What did I do there? Return hello world. Public string hello world. Request mapping. Package controllers. Go back over here. Did I go to 8080? Yeah. Did I go to localhost 8080? Let me put the slash maybe. Nope. Type not found. Status 404. Okay, I think the problem is because when I created this new package, I forgot to create it inside this package. So I think this needs to be inside of here. Okay. Yeah, whatever. com.test demo controllers, fine. Okay, and then let's run this again. Okay, and let's try that again. And that works. Okay, good. So yeah, you just have to make sure that any packages you have within this folder, because that's your main package, so everything's going to be, it's going to scan everything in there. So I accidentally had it in a folder out sister to that folder. That doesn't quite help. So it's working now. But that's how you make a basic controller. And then let's see here. I think params. Well, I'll do params in a future video, but basically this gives you the basic idea. Okay, you just create these request mappings. So if I want to create another one, I can do another one. So add request mapping, and we'll say /cheese. Okay, and then we're going to create another function, public string cheese, and this will return the string of Gouda. Okay, and then let me just close this or stop this, and let's play it again. And now if I go to /cheese, I get Gouda. So you can create all the routes you want just with that. We'll learn how to do more cool stuff with those routes in the coming videos. So I'll see you guys there.